because I believe Japan shut down all international arrivals yesterday at some point. So, so I think a lot of places are shutting stuff down now, in and out. Yeah, on edge. Yeah. Everybody that traveling, yeah. Oh, yes. Oh, I forgot to mute. Wait, we gotta.
Oh,
hello, YouTube. Apologize. We had you
hello,
muted.
friends on YouTube.
Hello. We are sitting
I saw the
here.
picture. There you go.
I'm just watching Baba. I'm watching Baba. Baba. It just, I don't think it's gonna push higher than 239.20 this afternoon. You never know. Things have kind of quieted down though this afternoon going into the close. I thought there'd be a little bit more movement going on.
Yeah, well, the afternoons are usually quiet. This is sort of like, this is the 1 week where it feels like summer normally,
Yeah.
because of the way that volume dies off, and you can still get good moves in the open, but then the afternoons are usually pretty quiet. But even the summer didn't feel like the summer this year, so I mean, I don't know. It's all up is down, cats
Down
living
is
with
up.
dogs. Who knows what's going on?
Why does, oh, I bet you I know what keeps happening. I don't save the layout, so it keeps removing these lines. That's what it does.
That's probably it. Don't forget to uncheck include and scale.
Yes, otherwise we'll get super small. We'll get the super small chart. BA I thought was going to run today, but didn't. Oh, what about Neil?
Oh, it's just moving up here on some big volume. We'll see if this is where it's going to reverse into the close, or if it's Neo. I don't know. It's tough to know now because it used to be Neo, like the volume didn't mean anything. It just meant that was a push to go even higher. Right now, I'm not sure what it means.
Hey, never know.
And it's still moving higher. That would have been the candle. If ever there was a signal candle after the volume that signaled a reverse, it was the last minute. So, maybe this is where you're going to see a drop, but right now it's there's still some.
Yeah,
The only size I see is on the ask. So, yeah. Apple is bouncing the SPY. Looks like it might want to drop here. It's just moving sideways. Oh, wow. Oh crap! I gotta pay the fees.
Pay fees?
I gotta pay the fee for my timeshare, which
Oh.
couldn't even use this year.
Snow.
Just
What
gotta.
is Snow doing? So Hans out on YouTube's mentioning Snow. Let's take a look at Snow. Yeah, doing a nice little bounce up off of. What's the daily look like? Daily's still in a downtrend. Loves to trade Snow. Yeah, Snow.
Ah, come on.
It doesn't have a bad spread that bad. 20 cents. And now it's like jumping to 60. And Snowflake. What is Snowflake Incorporated? I know we had it there for a while, but.
That's because it was an IPO not that long ago.
What do they do?
I don't remember.
Snowflake.
Data mining.
Data mining.
Sounds about right. Yeah, they were like an online marketing firm, maybe.
Maybe.
I don't really recall, to be honest.
PFE looks like it's broken out from R3 and pushing up on the high. It's pushing its head on this 37.15. Got some volume or some asset are getting eaten up.
Ugh, stupid website. Keep clicking, and they've got one of these reCAPTCHA things where I am not a robot. I click on it, and it just goes into thinking mode. It can't decide whether I'm not a robot or not, apparently.
I am not a robot. Just got above
Not sure
that.
whether to believe you. If I am a robot, then I am one of the worst designed robots ever.
BABA does not look like it wants to push higher. It looks like it wants to sell off into the close. Cloud-based data company. Okay. Wonder if Thor's still holding on to some BABA shares short. I know he took it short for a while. See if he's Apple heading back down. See if it wants to go to that 135 Jared was talking about.
Wow, they charge more for PayPal? Damn.
Yeah, because they want to make you pay for the PayPal fees. And Nice 20 minutes going in. Not a lot of excitement going on this afternoon. To include earnings. Unless you're interested in Chinese finance companies again, you can always watch those. At 5 o'clock today. Eastern, China Finance Online has no revenue and has no earnings per share. So, and tomorrow for earnings, we have nothing. As I don't think anybody wants to report the day before Christmas or a day before New Year's Eve.
Yeah, that's not usually a good time to report.
So we have nothing. It'll be nice and quiet going into the new year. It's exactly, Mr. T. Unless Baba can bounce off this 50 moving average on the 5 and get some volume. But I highly doubt that. It is. That's why I tried to push up the VWAP, couldn't necessarily get there. But. Are you doing anything exciting for New Year's Eve, Peter, other than staying at the house?
Nope. No real plans. We've got a club. We're gonna put it, do our own little house party club here. But other than that,
nice.
No.
Yeah. I'm wondering if Netflix is gonna release Cobra Kai at midnight on the 31st, because then I will stay up and binge watch that. Season 3 is coming out January 1st, it said.
Oh, you enjoyed the first 2 seasons?
Oh yeah, I enjoyed the first 2 seasons. My daughter, me, and my wife, we just all stayed up and just watched it all the way through.
Okay. Oh, look at Neo. It just pulled back a little bit and then rushed higher. It is exactly 1 year to the day when I bought my last car. Look at that.
Yeah, look at that. Higher, higher, higher.
Just got an email from the dealer celebrating the anniversary of my vehicle. Lovely. All right.
See, Hans? It's great. You get to see it from the other person's perspective. Karate Kid through the eyes of Johnny. They did a really good job on it, I would say. Especially for originally coming out. I think it originally came out on YouTube. It was a YouTube series.
Really?
Yeah. Huh. And then Netflix picked it up. And it was number 1, I think, for like 3 or 4 weeks straight on Netflix.
There's some. I am amazed at the content you can find out there on YouTube. Like, there's a series of sci-fi short movies that are actually, a lot of them are just very interesting and very well done that I keep running into. That I'm just amazed that people are producing these and releasing them for free. I don't know how they afford to or if it works, but Dust, yeah, exactly, Mr. T. the whole dust one. Some of them are a little lame, but some are neat, and they're conceptually neat, and the graphics aren't bad considering it's free. Like I just don't know how they afford to produce these things and just put them out.
Some producer out there with some money that wants to do a movie.
I guess, yeah.
Hoping it catches on, and then a larger company picks it up.
I guess. Soul, yeah. My girls and I watched that 2 nights ago now. Sunday, I guess it was. It was good. It was very good. I was surprised.
Yep. No, I haven't seen Visitors. Maybe I'll have to look at that. Oh, Travelers. I believe I've watched Travelers on Netflix.
Travelers. I watched the first season and a half. Or I don't know how much of it there is. That's anyways, yeah. That was
That's
okay.
a messed
I don't know why
up movie. Unhinged series.
Wow! Look at Apple. Look at Apple. What the heck?
Boom! It cleared that 135 level. No problem. But Sarif's Unhinged will make you think twice about yelling at somebody in a car.
I didn't go back and finish the series, so I guess it wasn't completely compelling, but I have a lot of series that I start and then never finish. Wow.
Yeah, Sarif, there you go. That's why you don't yell at people in cars. You never know how bad of a day they've had.
Unhinged? Is that a movie?
Yeah, it's a movie with Russell Crowe. Came out, I think, last week on Redbox.
Yeah. Wow.
Yeah.
Go back to watch the classics. It's always good to go back. Actually, I still have never seen The Wire. Everybody says it's good, but I've never found it. I don't know where it is. But...
Yeah, Ben, I would agree. You probably come more for the trade talk, but other than Apple just dumping all of a sudden out of nowhere, the markets are pretty much going sideways today.
Yeah, I mean this dump is a little bit out of nowhere. I mean, I look at what the SPY was doing at the time. I mean, it looked like it was slowly moving up until it wasn't, and I mean, Apple, I suppose, was. I mean, it certainly was leaning down, but it's been leaning down for hours now, so not much indication of this drop. But if you were short, you would be happy, anyways.
Jared was talking about it, that there was something going on at 135. He was thinking it was going to get down there either today or possibly the remainder of the week.
Neil might have also put in the top for the day. What have we got? Just over 10 minutes left. It put in some uncertainty candles and then moved it down. The move that timing-wise happens to correspond with that move on the market. So, boy.
Yeah. Apple just blew right through that S4 level. Might come back up. See, yeah, it's coming to test it. See if it. So I also have a daily level at 134.42 that it almost got down to.
Yeah, I've got one at 134.40. so we seem to have
Yeah.
the same level, Mike. Mr. T, I am, yes.
They are definitely recently been respected. That's for sure. Recently. It's a big sell-off on Apple today.
And AMD, I thought for sure AMD was going to hit 100 by the close of the year with the help of the Santa Claus rally. It's running out of time here.
Yeah.
It wants to do it. It's now got it's got to go up 12% in the next 2 days.
It's probably going to wait till right after the new year. Just to spite us. Just to spite us. Since we got about 9 minutes left in the market, let me pull up the trade of the day that comes to us from Mo. He held, like I was mentioning earlier, Snap. A few of our traders caught a great move out of Snap. Mo here traded it by far very cleanly. Got an entry on the engulfing 1 minute, took an entry just above VWAP, partial, and then held through some chop back and forth, partialed up at a resistance level he had. Didn't quite get all the way up to where he was looking for, but ended up getting completely out with an indecision candle that came up. And so he was one and done for the day on this nice clean move on Snap.
I know what that looks like. A good trade. Good patience between partials.
Yes, excellent.
Diddly doodly.
Hey, Brian. If anybody out there wants to submit their trade, submit it at BearBull Traders, at MikeB_BBT, and at NordBBT. Use hashtag BBT Family, Day Trading, and Stock Market.
So Lydia's trade didn't get the Lydia didn't get the trade of the day?
No, she came in very, very close, but when you have a nice, I'll pull it back up for you, Brian.
I did take a look at it. It was a very nice Snap trade for sure.
Yeah, that Snap trade that just kind of nice, clean, and right in there. No miss partials. Lydia's was very, very nice as well. I will say that.
Yeah,
next week,
Apple.
Next week,
Yes.
Thor will be discussing how to set up your FixRix hotkeys, which I highly suggest if you don't use them and you're a new trader. This is definitely something that you're going to want to do until you get more comfortable with analyzing the trade, understanding where stops should be, and how to manage and ensure that you are taking appropriate risk when you enter a trade.
On 30. Excellent.
And then tomorrow I'll be going over mental resilience as we go into end of the year, as you may not have reached the goals that you were shooting for, but it's okay because we'll show you how to take a look back at the past year and see how far you've come to kind of rebuild your confidence going into the new year. And then the first psychology webinar of the new year will be Dr. Reed talking about trend following as a trader's friend and how being a trend trader when you're new can help build your confidence. And then if you're interested in... Oh, go ahead, Brian.
Go ahead. Yeah, no, go ahead.
If you're interested in joining the chat room, you can use code PREMARKET24 for access to an onboarding class. And then as well, if you want to purchase a one-time lifetime membership and get access to all of our success webinars, to our lifetime webinars, as well as our psychology webinars, our education material, and our chat room for all the fun stuff that goes on throughout the day, you can use the code HOLIDAYS40. And with that, I already showed the abysmal earnings of China Online Financing. So you're free to hop on the mic, Brian.
Okay, thanks. No, sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you. I was just, we've got less than 5 minutes left. We've got some stocks that are closing pretty strong into the close. JD and NEO, I've noticed, has been strong all day.
So,
yeah.
Oh, I was just gonna comment. No, the YouTube stream is for anybody out there that would like to come and join us. Somebody was asking out on YouTube. Sir Reeves, good analogy.
I am thinking of taking, swinging some NEO, holding some NEO overnight, and I'm hanging on to some JD right now, which I just took an entry in under 86. It's moving up into the close. JD looking very strong. Love the daily. It's definitely breaking out here. Next level of resistance is probably going to be 87.50, 87.46.
Well, AMD didn't move that far. Hoping we'd get some movement on AMD, but not really.
I don't see much volume coming in, even on the SPY going into the close.
How's that for a reversal candle on the SPY? Just 1 minute ago. That's about as clear as you could ask for.
Yep. Boom. IWM still strong. Apple.
Wow. Truly turned out to be a one and done day today.
So RJ, the advantage to the membership, apart from the education, is inside the chat room. On YouTube, we only stream the pre-market show, and then we stream the closing bell show here. So the last 30 minutes as well as the first 45 minutes. Throughout the whole day, we have different moderators and different things going on, different education and questions, as well as having entertainment from everybody that joins the chat, as well as Eamon's trade reviews and other things that we do throughout the day.
Yeah, Jared, I noticed, I've been noticing Snap really going hard into the close too here.
Good old Snap.
Commission.
Yeah.
Commission's going to be like $20 today.
Your commission?
Yeah.
That's awesome. Think of all the money you save.
get when you get the one and done days, right? I mean, it's
yeah. Well, if you have one good trade, sometimes it's may as well take the money and run, as they say.
Yeah. Take the money and run.
No use taking trades you don't feel comfortable taking or outside of your trading plan, trading book. And nothing worse than giving it all back at the end of the day or throughout the day after you've made your what you consider to be a goal, or at least I can consider to be a good day of trading, even if it only was one trade.
Yeah.
Yes.
That is the challenge, I mean, sometimes you sit here and you're sitting in front of the screen, you almost feel like you have to do something, you have to trade. And, and that's a sort of, I guess it's a mental thing, a mental mindset. When we go to work, we're programmed to work. So it's hard to sit in front of a screen and sometimes and just do nothing.
That was this afternoon, staring at the market.
Yeah.
Everything.
I guess I'm lucky. I've long since programmed myself to be able to do that. I can sit and stare at a screen without taking a trade for days.
Pretend you're watching a Netflix video.
Yeah, pretty much. It's a little sad how well I can do that, because I don't actually want to be that good at it, but that's here we are. So
yeah. So that is everything for today. We had no earnings this afternoon, so with that, we will say goodbye to everybody out on YouTube. Thank you for joining us.
Later, friends on YouTube.
Later. Have a good evening, everybody. We'll catch everyone tomorrow morning. And yeah.